Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios and brought to you by official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson's The Missing, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. We're here with an amazing gentleman who is an actor, radio talk show host, born in Puerto Rico, now in Tampa, Florida, as host of 106.7 FM, that's known as Super Q. He began his career making people laugh and just having a great imagination. He moved to Tampa at 21, worked various jobs from public to McDonald's to various IT jobs, until 2019, appearing as an extra in Silent Bob's Reboot Movie. And he's got a podcast called Jesus Spin Time Podcast. And he's also been in a number of movies as well, too. This guy's in the up and up. Live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios in beautiful downtown Tampa, the actor, radio talk show host from Puerto Rico to Tampa, Florida. Also the co-host of the Jesus Spend Time podcast, or make that the host as well. And he's got some movies in it too, and a couple of books. We'll talk about that. Ladies and gentlemen, the multi-talented Jesus Maldonado. Jesus, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, that was a great introduction. I think that's the best introduction I ever heard of, and I appreciate it for giving me the opportunity to be here. And yeah, you said it all on that intro, man.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You've got an amazing, future as well, too. And you're basically an actor, radio talk show host, born in Puerto Rico, now in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah.
As host of 106.7 FM. You also began your career making people laugh and having a great imagination. You moved to Tampa at 21, worked number of jobs from Publix to McDonald's to various IT jobs until 2019, appears an extra in Jay and Silent Bob Reboot Movie. You also have a podcast called Jesus Spend Time Podcast. You also been in Come In, We're Open, The Offer, Agent Time to Quarantine, as well in movies as well. And of course, you have a couple of books, The Path of Enlightenment, Marriage 101. And before getting all that, Jesus, tell us how you first got started.
Well, I think that goes really back to the time my dad and my mom dating. No, I'm just kidding. Well, since I was a kid, I love movies. I love TV shows. I grew up watching TV. My parents kicked me out of their room every morning, and they put the TV on my room when I was like 5 or 6 years old because, that was the only TV in the room, on their room. So they kicked me out and put me in a TV, and that was the start of everything, because I started watching cartoons, movies, TV shows, and I'm just a happy, positive guy that I love to make people smile. And through the years, I never thought doing acting at all. I just love to see people smile, and I got an opportunity, like you said, 2019, and that's when I went on set for Kevin Smith, Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, and that's when I fall in love with the acting and being on set for hours overnight, tired, hungry, in pain, but I was smiling and having a blast, man, and I enjoyed every second of it. And since then, I've been just pushing forward, man. And COVID hit. That was a little bit hard for everyone, and trying to get used to that. It's hard right now because I'm doing my regular job as an IT, cybersecurity, and doing acting, and plus being a co-host on Sunday morning. So it's a lot going on now this year, but I still working hard on my acting career. Right now, I have even an acting coach that I've been working on the last 4 or 6 months now.
Mm-hmm.
And I see this, how I'm improving and how I can get better and growing. And I love it. And it's something I'm happy and blessed. I'm grateful to find my passion. Even it's a little bit late in my life, but it's great to do it now, because I can show my kids that it's never too late to do what you love. So
and that's very true as well, too. It's never too late to start, and better late than never. That's how I look at it. So that's one of the main things. And was it one precise moment that simply influenced you into what you do in the rest of your career?
I think I would say, and I think it's just the the movie that actually make me think about it, The Matrix.
Oh yes, that's a classic. Love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves. I've been I have a couple of people, actors that I admire. Keanu Reeves is one of the first ones that I actually started looking at, because Point Break, Speed, uh, also the Matrix, like I said, and then the Devil's Advocate. Like, I seen him doing so many different characters, and he looks different every single time. He is not like those kind of actors like us. I'm really Johnny Depp. I'm sorry that he's stuck with Jack Sparrow. So
Mhm.
every time you see him, that's what you see. And
Jack Sparrow, isn't that Johnny Depp?
yep, Johnny Depp is gets stuck. It doesn't matter what character in which movie you see that. But
Mhm.
with Keanu Reeves, you can see him, the character he's playing and portraying at that moment in that movie, and that's kind of like, I did never thought about it, but later in life I realized that I kind of love movies more and want to do that, but I didn't thought about just doing it until 2019. It just more like I'm a comedian and just happy guy making fun. And I never was a clown in the classroom. In school, I was a good kid, straight A's, and never got in trouble. But
Hmm.
I was always making people smile, and I still do it,
Mhm.
man.
And you're one of them as well too. You're making me smile already. I gotta say that. So certainly as well. And besides Keanu Reeves and also Johnny Depp being one of your influencers, who are some of your other favorite actors
Ah,
and comedians and movies and
oh
producers for
man,
you?
oh man, the list is so long right now. Uh, the other ones is gonna be Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. I admire the way he actually improvised the lines and how good he is uh, with the acting. And every single time I see it, it's like you learn something new
Hmm.
about him. And the thing that I like the most is he started really young acting, and then he got lost in life with the because he became famous, he started doing a little bit of addiction, but he came back. And look at him now. He built, you know, Marvel Studios cinematic. And thanks to him, we have Marvel Studios right now, all the movies. So in looking at that, it's just like you see that this a second chances for people, and I love that. And he's one of the ones I really admire in regards to comedy. Comedy is the one I love the most, and I got too many because right now the one I love, that hands down, Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Yes, yes. What a
I'm
classic.
sorry. There's a lot of people that don't like him because he's like over the top, but I laugh every single time. I don't know how many times I've seen Ace Ventura, The Mask. Those two movies are my favorite movies, and I can put them and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. And
Somebody stop me.
hey, smoking.
Yeah, it's another one. Oh my
So
goodness.
yeah, and I enjoyed Jim Carrey, and I love that he did a serious movie. I think number 23 is the name of it, where he became an obsession with that number, and then something kind of a thriller horror movie, and I was like, wow, finally I was able to see something different, and he was able to do it even when people did not believe he can. So that's the way I feel with him. And the other person, um his name is what was, oh come on, Jesus, remember Leslie Nielsen. Is the
Oh,
name of
Leslie
the
Nielsen. That was the Naked Gun
yeah.
airplane series and all
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Uh,
Don't call me Susie or whatever it was.
I would tell you that me as a kid in the early 90s watching that in Puerto Rico in Spanish, oh, I have a blast, man. I have a blast. All these stuff that they did, the with the Naked Gun, what was it, airplane movies. Oh man, that was so much fun. I enjoy it. Uh there's the other comedian is more like a stand-up comedian. And by the
Mhm.
way, I want to do stand-up comedy. At least that's on my
Oh,
bucket list.
I,
I
I,
want
I
to
was
do.
ju- I was just going to ask you about that. Have you considered stand-up comedy or any plans to do so? I was just going to ask you about that. You read my mind very well, Jesus.
That's my secret. I read people's mind.
Ooh, another profession. I love this.
No, yeah, the other one is Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias.
Oh
The
yeah,
fluff.
don't call me fat. Don't call me
I,
fluffy.
I'm Fluffy. So I followed him since, oh my god, early days in 2008, 2009. And since then I've been just like, you know what? I've been thinking about it, like to do stand-up comedy. I even have like a list of no jokes. It's just like life situation
Mhm.
that it's kind of funny. For example, one day my daughter, she was like 4 years old, and you know those lamps, like salt lamps, like you can put for allergies, and you
Mhm.
plug it in and light up. So we put it in her room, and we said, "Don't leak it. It's salt, but don't leak it. It got electricity." 5 minutes later, silence, and we go like, my wife go in. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm on the other room listening. What we telling her to leak it, and she goes like, "But mommy, I unplug it from the wall." And I was like, "Oh," and she
Oh,
lost it.
and then
My
she
wife,
wanted to lick it that way. Oh my goodness.
she unplugged it at least, and,
Ugh.
and she's right here. She's right here hiding right now. Come over here.
And she,
Say
oh,
hi.
you know, I'll say hello. Hi, hi. Come on in and tell us who you
She's
are. Welcome to the Mike Wagner Show.
her name is Mila. Also, she's an actress too.
Oh, hello,
That's,
hello, Mila. How are you?
Hello.
that's how are you doing?
Good.
Good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay. What are you doing right now, Mila?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell us about
Ask the
you,
question again.
Yeah. How old are you, Mila?
11.
11. Okay. And you like school so far?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. And what's your favorite subject?
Math.
Math. Okay. All right. So what do you like? What do you like about math?
Well, it can be hard, but I solve the problems and it's kind of easy because I'm doing
Mm,
6th grade math and 5th grade math at the same time.
wow. Okay. Fifth and sixth grade math. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yes. And what do you plan on doing when you grow up, Mila?
To be a better actress and maybe a veterinarian.
Oh, that's really interesting. And you be a veterinarian. What's your favorite animal?
Um, a wolf
A wolf. Okay. How come a wolf?
because they're fluffy and cute and they can destroy things.
Oh, that's a howling good time. I gotta say that. Teach those wolves do math, I'll tell you. And you want to be like your dad?
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. All right. That's great. We'll let you get back to your math. And yeah, thanks for joining us on the Mike Wagner Show. We'd like to have you on when you put a little experience in you and you can start maybe doing some comedy or showing off some math or bring some animals in or so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, that sounds great. Bye-bye now. And of course, we'll get back to Jesus in just 1 minute about his podcast, his appearances on various movies, and of course, being on 106.7 as well, too, other projects. But first, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by SonicWeb Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. SonicWeb Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. It's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those who love be the first go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews, and Eve 11 enjoys by Howard celebrities, including Joanne Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and Minutes. So grab your copy today for It Goes Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on over 40 podcast platforms, heard in 100 countries, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also, Anchor FM, Apple Music, as well as Radio Public, Pandora, and also Geo7. Also, subscribe and check out the Mike Wagner Show on YouTube, BitChute, and Rumble. Also seen on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and also TikTok as well. Make sure you follow and take us with you on any mobile device. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show merchandise on Amazon.com at the Mike Wagner Show. T-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, hoodies. Makes great gifts 24/7. Go to Amazon.com. Check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia for great books like Missing, Once, and Wrinkles. Also, T-shirts, pop sockets, hoodies, phone cases, and more. Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia. Check it out today. I'll support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Make sure you do so today. We're here with actor and radio talk show host, born in Puerto Rico, now in Tampa, Florida, as host of 106.7 FM, Jesus Maldonado here on the Mike Wagner Show. And before we get to your amazing radio career, and of course, you've also been in movies, and you also have experience as well, too. You had Come In, We're Open, The Offer, also Agent, X2 Quarantine, and also Black Sail as well, and 3 Femme Fatales, and you also have some books as well. Tell us about some of the movies you've been in and what you got you inspired.
Well, the movies I've been working on the past 4 or 5 years now, it's been no budget or just low budget at all, and it's just more like meeting people, knowing people, and then became friends. And then they asked me, "Hey, can you help me over here? I need actors," and that's what I've been doing that. And they call me for doing the fight scenes because I do choreography also for them for fights, because I have around 7 to 10 years of experience of martial arts.
Oh, wow. Okay. What's the highest level you gotten?
I would say black belt in one style is the Goju Ryu. This is a Japanese, traditional Japanese martial arts. But also I have experience on judo, jiu-jitsu, aikido, kempo, Filipino art, just a simple basic fundamentals of kung fu or wing chun, just a little bit, not a lot, but I was able to learn all that thanks to my master sensei. So, and I've been able to teach people how to use weapons, swords, guns, and be safe. Mainly, most of those I love doing those kind of stunts. I enjoy it. One of the first movies I worked, it was a Last Bounty. Last Bounty. Think about John Wick meets the Hitman. So this guy is getting tired of killing people. He killed people just to gain money. But he killed people because they did something wrong, because it's bad. And he got tired. He wanted to stop that life, and some people, his partner, got frustrated, and he set up some type of situation, and turns out that he kind of been hunted on the whole movie. And I was one of the bad guys, beside I was the coordinator also of that. It was a good experience for me because it was the first time doing the fighting choreography with people that never done it. The lead actor. He even never did a workout. He was just skinny. He cannot even punch me hard. He cannot even lift
Oh
me up.
my.
So I have to do whatever in my power to make him look like he was strong, powerful. And of course, I got hurt multiple times. I almost dislocated my shoulder. I dislocated my finger. Got cuts. What else? Also, I almost busted my lip and one.
Oh my.
So it is part of the job, but I enjoyed it. It was great experience. Beside that, there's another movie, Junior Squad, that now it became two movies, Junior Squad 2 and Junior Squad 3. So it's a superhero comedy movie, low budget. Um, the director also, he's the lead role. He gave me the opportunity to be one of the bad guys. So I'm Mr. Fist. So yeah,
sounds like a Marvel name.
kind of. So I have a shirt with a fist on the chest. So more like tactical military guy, bad guy. So I did the same as last Bounty. I was helping him with the fights and stunts. That was during COVID. That took like almost 3 years to make, and that movie, and it's still not done yet. 100%.
Oh my gosh.
That's the problem. You keep adding to the point like, oh, I think I got too many now. But it was great. It was great. There was no script at all at the beginning, so it was more, improvising. And I was working with a good friend of mine, Jonathan Montes. Is another good actor over here, and it was a lot of fun. Of course, we have, like every place, we have drama that going on, so that I have to step away for a while. So, but I'm a big guy. I'm an adult. I'm not gonna waste time. So I try to stay positive. Beside that, I got the opportunity to be on a short, The Offer. So that one, I don't know if that one is going to be out. The person that directed, what he got in mind, it was kind of a couple episodes where this guy is doing everything he can to, to be the CEO of the dad's company, because that's what he's trying. He started on the bottom, and then when he's thinking that he got the promotion, someone else coming in and got the CEO position.
My gosh.
And he gets frustrated and upset, like, why? I work hard, and then this guy, well, coming, his friend, that's his best friend, tell him, I got this guy. You know who it is. It's a mysterious guy that he offered him an opportunity that in a couple of weeks he will become the CEO. Just need to, like thinking about like the Devil's Advocate movie. Just kind of the same concept. So that's what it's the offer, is because it's getting an offer to
nice. Okay.
But I don't know if that's going to be out, because I never got any reply back on when that's going to be released, and it's been a year. So it was a good opportunity for me to practice anyway, because I have my best friend on set, because he was my best friend on screen too. So it was awesome. The other movie is still in process. The Last Bounty is the first one. Then we got The Last Vow. The Last Vow, it was the actually web series where I was playing a hacker. So
okay.
Since that's my area, that's my regular job, I knew a lot about it. So my audition was just took a lot of video that I found in YouTube and started pretending that I'm typing and pretending a hacker, and start talking like the terms. I got the role. So the name of the hacker, it was Nova, and his best friend, It's a guy that he's trying to help his friend, whatever. He's trying to get me, some information that I need to figure out, how I can get information. So that one is on. You will see it on my. If you go to my website, jesusmeantime.com, and go to the reel, that's one of the scenes over there that I really enjoyed. That one. That one, it was fun. I love Nova. I wish I could have done more with that. The other ones is just like miss a little bit because there was no money or people left the project, and there are some videos of it. It just I wish I can provide more, but the one I'm gonna talk to you is Neuro Joe. Neuro Joe is my first lead role.
Nice.
My first lead role that I got at the end last year, and it's a short film that we did in one day.
Wow, amazing.
And it's this guy has mental issues, and he's talking to who we don't know, and he's talking about kind of doing something like still in a bank or something like that, and the whole short is watching him talking to these people. So, but you don't know if it's on his head or actually people the whole time. And that was so freaking awesome. Like I got freedom because that was my serious role. I never done serious role so far. It's just been more like a little bit of action comedy, and this was my lead role and more like serious type. And I was like, okay, let's go. Let's see. Yeah. And I would tell you, it was awesome, and it was an amazing experience. The director, he gave me directions. He did an amazing job. His name is Jason Lee. He actually motivated me in a point in my life last year that was really bad last year. A lot of stress, a lot of stuff going on. And one thing I would tell you, when you do something wrong in one movie, like you start trying to make the lines, it doesn't work. And so when people tell you, oh, stop overthinking, just say it. Don't try to, speak that because my accent. So that got into my head. And then people happen to tell me, oh, can you bring your accent down? Can you turn your accent down? Can you your broken English? It got to the point like it affected me. I let that go to my head and went to the depression, and I didn't know. And at the end of the year, after I get out, Neuro Joe, it was my lead role and make me, confident, believe in myself. And Jason did an amazing job to motivate me because he keeps telling me, you killer, you did an amazing job, better than I expected. And it motivates me. And I'm grateful for my daughter and my wife because they push me. So and to everyone out there, if you feel depression, you feel alone, or you feel like the world is stepping on you, get help and think about like you're not alone. There's people out there like me. We got to that point too, but thanks to family, friends, I was able to get up and move forward, and don't let anyone to stop you. So
and that's a very good point as well too. And of course, you also have an amazing career in radio as well too. You got your own podcast. We'll talk about that, and plus a couple other surprises. We'll get to that with the multi-talented Jesus Maldonado. You listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Silent Bob Studios, and brought to you by official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson's The Missing. We'll be back with the multi-talented Jesus Maldonado after this time out. We're back in the amazing, multi-talented Jesus Maldonado here on the Mike Wagner Show. Actor, radio talk show host, and he's also an author. But let's get to the part about being a talk show host. He does some work on 106.7 FM in Tampa called Super Q, and tell us more about that one.
Well, that was really amazing experience. It's still an amazing experience every Sunday morning. The very first day of this year, January 1st, I was interviewed on that radio station. It's Salud, Vida, and Más, and like health, life, and more. That's the show. And a good friend of mine called me a week before and said, "Hey, what are you doing the January 1st?" I was like, sleeping. I've been sleeping. And then, well, what about we're gonna be interviewed on a radio station? I say, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna be there at 6 a.m. Where I need to go." So I went over there. So talked with the host of the show, Eli Reyes, and I just say, "Hey, and whenever you need someone to talk about something, I'm here. Let me know." 2 days later, she called me. "Hey, what about be a co-host?" And I was like, "Sure." So I'll be happy, and that's how I became a co-host and having my own segment. That is a better version of you. That's the segment where I talk about stuff like how to improve your life, how to deal with ego, how to deal with negativity, to stay positive, find your own happiness. Try to stay healthy mentally, physically, and stuff like that. That's what I do on the show, and it's been a blast, man. I enjoying it. I never thought of doing a radio show at all. So,
But of course, you're also doing a radio show somehow too called the Jesus Spend Time Podcast, and tell us more about that and what got you inspired to do so.
Well, that one is been on hold right now because so many things that are happening. I don't have time that much anymore, but I'm trying to figure out how to come back with that. That's my baby. I started almost 3 years ago, and I think it's COVID is the one that started all. A good friend of mine started doing podcasts, and the podcast, it was about wrestling, the first match, where he bring wrestlers from WWE or AEW that he knows for years, and they talk about the first match and how they got inspired to be a wrestler, a professional wrestling. So that kind of started like the idea, and since I had just spent time for a couple of years because my YouTube channel, so I just like, you know what, let's test it, let's go for it and start doing it. And every time I could, I make a podcast, talk about different stuff, reviews, movies, TV shows, like even books when I give it a chance. And it was kind of talking about anything, honestly.
And of course, speaking of books as well too, you're also an author as well too. You got The Path of Enlightenment and also Marriage 101, and tell us more about those.
So the first one that I wrote is just like a 20 minutes read. Is digital. You can find it only on Amazon Kindle. It's a Marriage 101, the blueprint. Since I've been married with my wife, honestly, like 18 years now, and been together for 20.
Wow, amazing.
And I have been through a lot with her. Like since we met in Puerto Rico, we get in here together to Tampa, and we got married over here. We have been through a lot, and we even got divorced. So, but the thing is, I've been through a lot in my life with her. She make me a better person, a better man. and without her, I could not be who I am today.
Mm.
Because she's the one that helped me to improve my personality, improve the way I speak, improve the way I am. Because I used to be like really saying things and don't think about it, and they go like, "Oh, okay." So, but and that's why for years I was thinking like, I want to write a book. I want to write a book, and about relationship. And you know what? This year I decided, you know what? Let's do it like a quick guide of a marriage, and that's what I did. Marriage 101 blueprint, and I talk about how to keep a marriage like a healthy, happy marriage. So
Mhm.
it's just simple stuff. It's not. I'm not gonna go into details, and because people will not read it. People want
Right.
something quick, something like you can read in 20 minutes, max 30 minutes, and
Mhm.
oh, I get it. I get it what I need to do. So
Okay.
that's what where it is, that one. So the second one is this one. This one is a little bit different because my wife and I, we kind of found kind of a different, I would say, awakening last year, and we we always been spiritual people. We believe in God. We don't go to church, but we believe in God. We try to be positive, try to do good, um, the best we can, and we find out something last year and change our life, and that's mainly what it is. The path of enlightenment. It's just understanding the path, understanding the beginning of that journey that you're taking, because our life changed last year, and that's why I was able to get out of depression that I was not even aware I was in depression, uh, and also learn about all the stuff about the life, and also the different energies that make you feel uncomfortable and negative, because people energy, you can feel the negativity of people easy. You can go to a place and you feel ugh, disgusting, and also other stuff too. And that's what it is. It's just an understanding how to improve your life,
Mhm.
and make sure you have time for yourself to meditate, uh, do reflections, think about be using affirmations every day, writing down the gratitudes and be grateful, stuff like that. That's what I talk about in my book, and it's more like for people to understand that journey, and because you never know who need it, and to improve their life. And since then, our life has been better and better, and you can see it right now. I've been able to manifest so many things in just a couple of months, like having multiple interviews, uh, being part of a radio show, uh, writing books now. And I will tell you, I've been writing one book for the last 5 years that I cannot say right now. Not
Mm.
yet, not yet.
And do you have any books in the works right now as we speak?
Yeah, no, that one that I'm talking about, that was the beginning of all books. It's like a sci-fi book. I know people are gonna enjoy that one because it's kind of based on my life between my wife and I. So it's
Mhm.
I would say it's kind of what was the movie? Like a sleep agent type, but with
Secret agent type. I'm trying to think. There's so many secret agent types. I'm trying to think.
especially with aliens. So
Hmm.
and
Oh
I
my
give
gosh. Whew. I think the aliens got me on this one right there. So
that's about, it's a sleep agent. It's an alien that looks almost like a human. So, and he's on Earth for some reason, and he should not fall in love, and he actually fall in love. So,
you like that? Just simple reversal, just to defy. I'll tell you.
yeah, it's been in the works for 4 years. So and that's my first book I stopped. I started all, and beside that, then I just got into my head. When I was in high school, I was writing poems and lyrics. So I think that's how it started, all that. So
that is interesting. I like that. And of course, we're looking forward to more of what you got in the meantime. Where can we find all your works at, Jesus?
well, all the stuff you can find in jesusspringtime.com, or go to amazon.com, where you can find the books. You will find the Path of Enlightenment, the Understanding the Journey, and Marriage 101, the Blueprint. You can find it all in Amazon or jesusspringtime.com. And the other one that you said, the one that is in the works, beside that one I just told you, I'm working on putting all my lyrics and poems into a book. So I may have different volumes for that. So
Oh, nice. We're certainly looking forward to it. We're the multi-talented actor, radio talk show host, and author Jesus Maldonado here on the Mike Wagner Show. Also part of the Jesus Spend Time podcast as well. So, Jesus, just a few more things. What else can we expect from you in 2023 and beyond?
Oh, so well, I would say I'm working on getting better as an author. Write more books. That one definitely, the one, like I said, my poems and lyrics. Most likely there's gonna be multiple ones. Also, hopefully, I can write another book about relationship. I think that people may need that nowadays. In regards to acting, just keep looking at TV. Just keep watching TV, because soon, you will see my face over there. So
We will certainly look out for it, Jesus, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. And who do you consider biggest influence in your career?
my biggest influence, I would say my biggest influence will be Keanu Reeves and Robert Downey Jr. Those two are my biggest influences. I've been following them for years, and I enjoy. I enjoyed what they have done, and I try to mirror them in specific areas. I don't want to be like them. I just want to grab whatever they have and just put it in me and use it in a way I can make my dreams come true.
That's certainly interesting. And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
Just be you. Be you. Forget about the world. You just go for your goals, achieve them. Don't stop. And never too late. It's never too late. So,
and very true indeed as well. We're the multi-talented actor, talk show host, and author Jesus Maldonado here on the Mike Wagner Show, Tampa, Florida. Jesus, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon. Keep us up to date. Keep in touch. Love to have you back. Once again, what's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people purchase or check out your works at?
Sure. Like I said, jesusspringtime.com, amazon.com. You can find all my information over there too, especially the books. And all my social media is going to be jesusspringtime.com. Just Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. I think I'm missing one too, but I don't remember right now. But all is on jesusspringtime.com. You can contact me through that, or just jesusspringtime@gmail.com. You can contact me that way too. And if you have any question about life, I'm here. Just contact Jesus.
There you go. I like that. That's the best source here. Once again, Jesus, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely amazing. Learned a lot. Looking forward to having you again soon. Keep us up to date. Keep in touch. Live have you back. Wish you all best. And Jesus, you definitely have a great future ahead of you.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful for you. Have a good night, man. Everybody, have a good night.